Noise, an often overlooked element of our environment, plays a significant role in our daily lives. It surrounds us both at work and at home, shaping our experiences and influencing our well-being. In workplaces and homes, noise is any unwanted sound that disrupts our concentration, comfort, or ability to function effectively. Excessive or prolonged exposure to noise can have detrimental effects on our health and productivity. Understanding the impact of noise is crucial for creating healthier and more productive environments. Recognizing noise as a potential hazard is the first step toward mitigating its negative effects. By acknowledging noise and its consequences, we can implement strategies for its control and management. This proactive approach to noise reduction is essential for creating quieter, healthier, and more productive environments. Noise pollution stems from various sources, impacting our workplaces and homes. In industrial settings, machinery and equipment generate high levels of noise. Manufacturing plants, construction sites, and transportation hubs are known for their cacophony of sounds. Offices, often perceived as quieter, are not immune to noise pollution. Open-plan layouts lead to increased noise from conversations, phones, and keyboards. These sounds can be distracting, reducing concentration and productivity. In our homes, noise sources can be equally pervasive. Traffic noise and noisy neighbors can disrupt sleep and relaxation. Identifying noise sources is crucial for effective noise control strategies. While the effects of noise pollution are often subtle and accumulate gradually, they pose significant risks to our health and well-being. Prolonged exposure to high levels of noise can lead to noise-induced hearing loss, NIHL, a permanent and irreversible condition. NIHL occurs when the delicate hair cells in the inner ear are damaged by excessive noise exposure. Beyond hearing loss, noise pollution can impact our cardiovascular system. Chronic noise exposure is linked to increased blood pressure and heart disease. The stress of noise triggers hormones like cortisol and adrenaline, damaging blood vessels. Noise can disrupt sleep, leading to insomnia, fatigue, and daytime sleepiness. This sleep deprivation impairs cognitive function, mood, and overall health. Regulatory bodies worldwide have established permissible noise levels to protect individuals from harmful noise exposure. These limits, expressed in decibels, dB, represent the maximum sound intensity considered safe for a given duration. For example, OSHA in the United States sets a permissible exposure limit, PL, of 90 dB for an 8-hour workday. Noise dosimeters measure cumulative noise exposure, ensuring it remains within safe limits. Regulations specify using engineering controls, administrative controls, and PPE to reduce noise exposure. PPE, like earplugs or earmuffs, provide a last line of defense when other controls are insufficient. Adhering to these regulations helps create safer and healthier work environments. Section 5. Engineering a quieter tomorrow. Noise control at its finest. Noise control encompasses strategies aimed at reducing noise at its source, along its path, or at the receiver's end. Engineering controls focus on modifying equipment, processes, or environments to minimize noise generation. This can involve using quieter machinery or redesigning workspaces to minimize noise propagation. Enclosures or barriers isolate noisy equipment or processes. These enclosures trap sound waves, preventing them from reaching workers. Vibration isolation techniques like using springs or pads dampen vibrations and reduce noise transmission. Sound-absorbing materials such as acoustic panels help absorb sound waves and reduce reverberation. Incorporating these materials into workplace design creates quieter environments. Section 6. Sound masking, the art of subtle harmony. Sound masking, a lesser-known but highly effective noise control technique, involves introducing a carefully engineered background sound to a space to mask unwanted noise. Unlike noise cancellation, which aims to eliminate specific sounds, sound masking focuses on making distracting noises less noticeable. This technique is particularly effective in open-plan offices, where conversations and other noises can easily disrupt concentration. By introducing a subtle neutral sound such as white noise, sound masking can help create a more private and focused work environment. Sound masking systems typically consist of speakers strategically placed throughout a space to distribute the masking sound evenly. The benefits of sound masking extend beyond noise reduction, as it can also improve speech privacy. Section 7. Absorbing the excess sound absorption techniques. Sound absorption reduces noise by minimizing sound reflections and reverberation within a space. When sound waves hit a surface, some energy is reflected, while the rest is absorbed. Hard surfaces like concrete and glass reflect more sound, increasing noise levels. Using materials with high sound absorption coefficients reduces reflected sound energy. Porous or fibrous materials trap sound waves, converting them into heat. Common materials include acoustic panels, ceiling tiles, carpets, and curtains. These are mounted on walls or ceilings to reduce reverberation and echo. In this section, Strategic Silence Noise Barriers and Isolation, we explore how noise barriers and isolation techniques are crucial in preventing noise from traveling from one area to another. These methods are particularly effective in industrial settings, construction sites, and transportation infrastructure. By creating physical barriers or isolating noise sources, we can significantly reduce the impact of noise on surrounding environments. Noise barriers, typically constructed from dense and heavy materials, act as obstacles that block or reduce the transmission of sound waves. Highways often feature noise barriers alongside residential areas to minimize traffic noise pollution. These barriers can be made from concrete, metal, or even earth berms. Isolation techniques focus on isolating noise sources at their origin, preventing noise from propagating to surrounding areas. Now let's discuss personal protective equipment, your last line of defense. Personal protective equipment, or PPE, specifically designed for hearing protection, serves as a crucial last line of defense. Earplugs and earmuffs are the two most common types of hearing protection devices. Earplugs fit snugly into the ear canal, creating a barrier against noise. Earmuffs cover the entire ear and are lined with sound-attenuating material. Earmuffs generally offer higher noise reduction ratings than earplugs. Selecting the appropriate hearing protection depends on noise levels, exposure duration, and comfort. Ensure proper fit and comfort for consistent use. Section 10. Hearing Conservation Programs, Safeguarding Our Auditory Health. Hearing conservation programs, or HCPs, are designed to prevent hearing loss and preserve auditory health in noisy workplaces. These programs involve noise monitoring, worker training, hearing protection, and audiometric testing. Noise monitoring provides data on noise levels and exposure patterns. Employers can then implement noise control measures and prioritize hearing protection. Worker training equips employees with the knowledge to protect their hearing. Audiometric testing monitors workers' hearing over time to detect any changes. Section 11. The Price of Neglect. Consequences of Poor Acoustic Design. Poor acoustic design impacts productivity, well-being, and safety. Excessive noise leads to reduced concentration, increased stress, and decreased productivity. Workers in noisy environments are more likely to make errors and experience fatigue. Homes can suffer from poor acoustic design, disrupting sleep and increasing stress. Poor acoustics can mask warning signals, compromising safety. In industrial settings, poor acoustics can lead to accidents and injuries. Section 12. Real-world solutions, success stories in noise control. Numerous examples worldwide demonstrate the successful implementation of noise control measures, transforming noisy environments into quieter and healthier spaces. Green buildings often incorporate sound-absorbing materials and natural ventilation systems to minimize noise pollution. In transportation, modern aircraft engines and electric vehicles significantly reduce noise levels. Industrial settings are investing in quieter machinery and hearing conservation programs to protect workers' hearing. Section 13. Conclusion, a call to action. Creating quieter, healthier workspaces. Noise pollution poses a significant threat to our health, well-being, and productivity. From hearing loss to cognitive impairment, the consequences are far-reaching. Effective solutions exist to create quieter, healthier environments. By understanding noise sources and implementing controls, we can reduce noise levels. Let us prioritize noise control in our workplaces and homes. Implementing these strategies fosters focus, well-being, and productivity. Silence is essential for our health and quality of life. Let's work together to silence the noise and create a better world.